to Your Health, where we explore the latest in health across the country. I'm Erica Cardenas, and Happy New Year. To kick off 2024, we want to share some helpful tips to create a healthier lifestyle in the coming year. But before we get started, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. We dispel some health myths about facts that may surprise you, and getting into the right healthcare plan for you. Plus, a look at the world's largest poison control system and how they help save lives every day. All that and more coming up on Your Health. One of the most popular resolutions in the new year is to eat healthier, so to help jumpstart your journey, here are some practical and easy tips to help you eat better. The first thing you should do is shop smart. Studies show if you eat a healthy meal before you go to the grocery store, you'll make healthier choices. And always bring a list and stick to it. If you don't have unhealthy foods in the house, you won't be tempted to eat them. And we've all heard it, cut back on refined carbs. White flour, pasta, and bread are low in fiber and digest quickly, so you feel hungry sooner. Instead, choose complex carbs like oats, grains, and veggies. Studies show that fewer than 1 in 10 children and adults eat the recommended number of vegetables a day. So try to make half of your plate veggies or fruits. Eating these foods will provide necessary vitamins and minerals, and most are low in calories. Another simple swap you can make is water for those sweetened sports drinks and soda. The added sugar, calories, and artificial colorings can lead to weight gain if you consume too much. And snack smart. Bring pre-portioned mixed nuts with you for the day, so when you get hungry, you're not tempted to reach for those unhealthy items. Research shows people with healthy eating patterns live longer and are at lower risk for serious health problems like heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. Commit to making small changes, and your overall health will benefit. La Jolla Cosmetic prides itself as a place where dreams become real, and in the new year, they can help you create the look you desire.
When I saw my grandmother coming back from having a facial rejuvenation, right then I knew that I wanted to become a plastic surgeon. I actually graduated summa cum laude out of my medical school. Then I pursued my career in plastic surgery, and I actually was trained in Houston. I met my wife in Houston. We got married, and after a year, little Hector was born. When he was 8 months old, we actually moved back to San Diego for me to establish my practice here. We love to travel. We love to spend time together as a family. One of my passions is actually wine appreciation. I'm a Chevalier du Tastavan. It's one of the most important wine fraternities, and it's all about celebrating the traditions of Burgundy. One of the things that we love to do every evening is actually finish our day in the wine cellar. Hector reading his book and me reading about plastic surgery, or sometimes even reading about wine. Little Hector and I are passionate drivers of Aston Martin. To give you an idea of the strength of the background that I have in breast augmentation, in Houston, I trained in the program where the silicone breast implant was invented. I also have an intense, solid background in breast reconstruction. So if we can reconstruct a breast starting from scratch, definitely we can improve the look of a breast. When the patient schedules an appointment at La Jolla Cosmetic, the 35 years of experience that we have as a group immediately starts permeating in that patient experience. All of our staff is very approachable. Everything is centered on the patient experience. The patient has a very clear image of how they want to look, but it's really important for me to be able to form or to absorb that mental image that they have. So in order for me to deliver exactly the result that they're looking for. So important things are to dedicate time to that patient, to listen to all the different goals of that patient, to have no surprises after a surgery. And that's something that patients tend to fear with breast augmentation, that they don't get exactly the result that they wanted. Simulation is important. So we have, I would say in those terms, 2 big instruments. One is Vectra Simulator, so that's advanced imaging technology that we have in which patients can actually see the result. We take a picture and then we can simulate exactly how things are gonna look. And the second one is also using some dummy implants, sizers that I actually shaped in order for them to be able to appreciate that. How is it gonna look underneath a bra or while they're wearing a t-shirt? So a successful breast augmentation is defined by a happy patient.
In 2024, integrate exercise snacks into your day. Just like you would snack on food, integrate small bursts of movements into your day. So get up and pace while you're on the phone, do jumping jacks or lunges every hour. These exercise snacks will lead to meaningful gains in your overall fitness. But before you get up and do those jumping jacks, let's take a look at what's coming up on the show. The importance of selecting the right healthcare plan for you and getting your body in balance to improve your health.
From fitness to medical technology, explore how people are leading healthier lives on Your Health. Join Erica Cardenas as she introduces you to health experts, examines popular fitness trends, and explores new treatments for common conditions. Discover how the choices we make in our daily lives directly affect our well-being. Plus, learn simple tips for leading a healthier life. Watch Your Health Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView, or stream it online at yourview.com.
Selecting the right healthcare plan is an important step in your well-being, and the experts at Palomar Health Medical Group tell us why.
The importance of open enrollment cannot be overstated. This is the time of year when you can select a new plan or a new physician. And this can impact your care for the coming year because it depends which network you're in and which specialists you can see. If you already have specialists that you see for certain medical conditions, you want to make sure that you have picked a network that has those specialists in it or another comparable specialist. Navigating specialty referrals can be a complicated thing. It's very important to use your primary care physician as the quarterback for your medical care to assist with all of these types of referrals. When I refer a patient for a specialty need, I will communicate with that specialist, letting them know the reason that I'd like the patient to be seen and expect communication back from them as well. We want to be there to help you to get to see the doctors that you need to see. There are lots of great things happening in medicine right now. We have some newer medications which are really good for diabetes and also for weight loss. There's also personalized medicine, which is really cutting edge, but looking at people's genetic makeup to see what best suits them for treatments. Telemedicine isn't really new, but that is something that we are able to provide in many locations so that you don't always have to go into the doctor to get treatment for simple things. Also, immunotherapy for cancer is a new treatment that allows for targeted treatment for certain types of cancer like melanoma and some lung cancers. Another thing I'm excited about is the advancement of scribe technology for physicians. This allows an ambient scribe to record an office visit and help the doctor create a note. This allows them to look at the computer less, look at the patient more, and also allows them to spend less time on the computer after hours. There are also some new advances within the electronic health record where the computer system can summarize what's happened since the patient was last seen. These are things that I think are going to revolutionize the practice of medicine. It's important to find diseases early so that we can have excellent outcomes and hopefully not have any ongoing problems with your health. At Palomar Health Medical Group, we have 300 physicians who are ready to serve you. We have multiple primary care doctors all over the county, especially North County, even up into Temecula and Murrieta. We have many specialties, almost every specialty available. And the best thing about being part of a group like PHMG is that our physicians talk to each other. We have easy access to each other through the computer, through our EHR, and through Microsoft Teams. So it's always easy to get a hold of each other and make sure that your specialists are talking to your primary care doctors.
Having your body in balance is key to your overall health, and as one doctor explains, that balance can be achieved very easily.
I'm Dr. Ahmad Noristani. I'm a medical doctor for practicing medicine over the past 16 years. Part of my journey also has been how do I mix the Eastern and Western medicine. Now, how do I combine it and get the best of both worlds? Because I still believe that there's a huge component of medicine that could be practiced using Eastern philosophy of combining holistic medicine with the scientifically based medicine and have the best of both worlds. So that led me to, the world of supplements, the world of alternative medicine, and I had a 89-year-old gentleman who came to emergency room. Nonetheless, he got better, and he told me about a product that he has developed over the years, and so he introduced me to Balance 7. And so I did some research and homework, and after a few months, actually, I reached back out to him. I said, let me just see, it's an amazing phenomenon, it's an interesting thing. Let me just see if I could give some of that to my patients and see how they feel. So it turns out that the patient responded extremely well in so many ailments. So after a few months, he asked me, he's 89 years old, and he said if I want to be part of the company, run the company. And I said, absolutely, because I see what it has done for my patient, how the product has transformed patient's life in so many ways in a short period of time. I was just blown away. So let's just start from beginning of what happened. You ingest or you drink 1 ounce of this, and it goes in and hits your stomach. And that is extreme acidic environment. So as soon as it hits your acid, obviously it's going to dilute that acid. So what does your body do? So your body has to bring that pH of acid back to its normal to function properly. So it produces tons of more acid in the stomach. At the same time, there's a huge release of bicarb, which is your alkaline. And that is where that goes to the system and eventually get absorbed in the bloodstream, and it provides an alkaline environment as opposed to acidic. So technically, Balance 7 doesn't do anything. It allows your body to perform an optimal condition the way it was supposed to be. A good example is your immune system. Your immune system works optimally in an alkaline environment. Inflammation is another thing that performs. The anti-inflammatory property of the body performs well when it is in an alkaline environment as opposed to an acidic environment. Balance 7 is one of those supplements that just negates some of these problems, and with a proper dieting and exercise combined, you will see a significant, or I have seen a significant difference in life of so many of my patients.
We've heard about the impact journaling can have on our health, but if it's not for you, try taking a gratitude photo. Take a photo each day of something special to you. It can be your dog, a sunset, a delicious meal. Take a moment to study the photo and sit with your feelings of gratitude. Such a cool idea. Don't go away. We'll be right back. We take a look inside the world's largest poison control system, and we explore the myth of good fats versus bad fats.
From fitness to medical technology, explore how people are leading healthier lives on Your Health. Join Erica Cardenas as she introduces you to health experts, examines popular fitness trends, and explores new treatments for common conditions. Discover how the choices we make in our daily lives directly affect our well-being. Plus, learn simple tips for leading a healthier life. Watch Your Health Sunday, Monday, Thursday, and Saturday only on YourView, or stream it online at yourview.com.
Chance to talk with Dr. Shad about the myth that all fat is bad for you. But is it really? Let's find out.
Yeah, the answer is that fat is good and bad, and it depends really on how you prepare the fat, where the fat comes from, and what kind of fat it is. Let's start with what is good fat, because for many years we thought that all fat was bad. And the reality is that when we had a head-to-head study from the American Heart Association, at that time low-fat diet versus the Mediterranean diet, the results were so impressive that they actually had to stop the study in the middle of it, because the people in the Mediterranean diet group had such great benefits for their heart, with less heart attacks, less strokes, lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol, and they were just doing so well that it was unethical to continue the study. And so what we learned from that and subsequent research is that there's good fats that we need, actually. Fat is a critical part of heart health, brain health. Every cell in our body needs fat. The question is what kind of fat? And the best fat is actually plant-based fats that come from nuts and seeds, avocado, and then also followed by that is fatty fish, wild seafood, the healthy fat that comes in wild salmon, for example, or omega-3 fish oil. Obviously, extra virgin olive oil is a plant-based fat that's also really good. Bad fat is actually processed fat. Fat that is like hydrogenated oils and other kind of ingredients of solid fats that are in processed foods. And also any fat, even the best extra virgin olive oil, if you cook it past the smoke point where it starts smoking, you actually damage the fat. And that damaged fat goes into our bloodstream, and then it basically oxidizes and further damages our LDL cholesterol, causing inflammation, which eventually leads to the process of atherosclerosis and narrowing of our arteries that leads to heart attacks and strokes. So that's why the issue of fat is more complicated. Looking at what kind of fat is the most important question.
The largest poison control system in the world is located in California, and as they're about to show us, they're prepared to handle any type of emergency.
Poison control.
In California, we have a licensed and designated poison control center called the California Poison Control System.
Okay, and how many minutes ago did this happen?
It's the largest poison control system in the world and takes care of probably 6 to 10% of the population of the United States.
We're one of 4 divisions that comprise the California Poison Control System, which was brought to fruition in 1997.
Okay, and how many teaspoons or mouthfuls did she drink?
If you call the poison control system, you'll get either a pharmacist or a nurse, and sometimes even a doctor. And if you call from a health care facility, you are always able to talk to a physician who's a medical toxicologist. Methamphetamine is a dangerous drug. It's probably the most commonly abused street drug, especially in California and certainly in Southern California. A lot of times a lot cheaper than alcohol. Methamphetamine affects every organ in the body. After it's used for a long period of time, people can get damage to their brains, and that can lead people to get depressed and have personality changes. It's fairly well known that they have bad dentition and their teeth can fall out. They can get damage to their heart and heart valves and develop things that look like heart failure if used over long periods of time. It's estimated that almost 20% of people have used marijuana in the last 30 days in the state of California. That can leave a lot of marijuana products in households where there's children. Most of the dispensaries in California that sell marijuana products will sell them in child-proof containers. These child-proof containers work pretty well, and most kids can't get into them who are younger, like 2 years of age. However, if the top is left off, or if products like a gummy is left on a table, then it's easy for children to get into them and possibly be exposed to marijuana products. In very severe cases where they ingest a lot of the product, several different gummies, we've seen people have convulsions before and extremely bizarre behavior for several days afterwards. Another toxin that we are commonly exposed to in Southern California are stingrays. Our beaches in the summertime are lined with people who get stung by stingrays. Stingrays don't bite, they have a barb that's on their tail. And that venom gets injected into the skin or the foot, and it's severe pain that people say they've never felt before. The venom that's contained within a stingray barb is what we call heat labile. That means that if you subject it to high temperatures, the venom actually denatures or falls apart. We don't want to burn the extremity, but we want to put it in as hot as tolerated water at the time without a burn being caused and leave it there until the pain starts to get better. The number to contact the Poison Control Center in California is 1-800-222-1222.
Drinking more water is an easy way to improve your overall health, but it's a myth that you have to drink 8 glasses of water a day. Hydration needs are different for each person, so drink water throughout the day and with meals. And if you're feeling thirsty, you're probably already dehydrated. Stick around, there's more to come on Your Health. I show you a delicious smoothie recipe using a winter favorite, pumpkin.
It's what you do. It's how you do it. It's Arizona Living Your Life. Join host Kate Longworth for a show designed to help you live your best Southwest life. Get a closer look at the most enjoyable experiences to be found in Arizona. From great day trips to delicious dining spots, there's no shortage of new adventures awaiting you.
Happy fall! I am so excited to show you how to make a delicious, quick, and easy fall-inspired smoothie. When it comes to the fall season, it is absolutely my favorite season, my favorite time of the year. So I thought it was very appropriate to show you how to make a pumpkin pie smoothie. Again, quick, easy, delicious, nutritious. Let's get into it. Our ingredients list consists of 1 cup plain Greek yogurt, 1 cup canned pumpkin. You're also going to take almond milk, about 1 cup or so of that, 5 to 6 ice cubes, a banana. You can use either a frozen banana or not frozen. Either works just fine. Sweetener. Let's get into sweetener. So honey, so good for you. You're going to take about 2 tablespoons, more or less to taste. You can actually also use another form of sweetener like agave or maple syrup. And pumpkin spice. It is not pumpkin season or fall season without pumpkin spice. You're going to take 1 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice and ground nutmeg for garnish at the top. This time of year, a pumpkin pie smoothie is a great way to trick your brain into believing you're having something much more indulgent for breakfast than you actually are. Friends, I hope you enjoyed this delicious, quick, and easy pumpkin pie smoothie, and wishing you all a very happy, healthy, and safe fall season. Cheers! Thank you for joining us. We hope you have a happy and healthy year. I'm Erica Cardenas. See you next time.